Rush Duels are a Japan and Korea exclusive spin-off game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Designed to be a simplified version of the OCG. In Rush Duels, there are only 3 monster and spell/trap zones. Both players can perform any number of normal summons and draw back up to 5 cards each turn. In this series, me and the TheDrAlex will progress through each Rush Duel product release and build decks with whatever cards were available at that time. The twist? We will be drafting characters from the Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's anime and will have exclusive access to those characters' boss monsters. Join us as we learn how to play Rush Duels in this series, Rush Duel Character Draft. Today we'll have access to cards from the deck modification pack, Dynamic Eternal Live. This set contains some powerful generic cards like Prison Island, a field spell that prevents the tribute summon of level 5 or 6 monsters, and Ascetic Acid Trap Hole, a trap card that can destroy a level 3 or lower effect monster on summon. This set also contains cards that boost our current deck strategies, like Andal, a psychic monster that can bring back Climax Finale and Psychic Introduction from the graveyard. Royal Rebels Phaser, who contribute itself to special summon a level 7 or higher fiend from the graveyard in defense mode. Last Day of the Pretty Witch, a spell card that allows you to destroy a monster on the field if you control a level 8 or higher Aqua monster. Moisturize, spell and trap removal for Aqua. Apocalypse, the Unstoppable Beast Warrior, a spell card that special summons a Beast Warrior from the graveyard, and Tenacity Dragon, who can weaken monsters with 2000 or more attack and lets you recycle the trap card Dragon's Fortitude. We'll also have access to our character specific cards. Since I have Yuga, I'll have access to Ice Age Catapult, a 2400 attack water monster that the turn it's summoned can place a water monster from the grave to the bottom of the deck to return a spell or trap the opponent controls back to the hand and then weaken one of their monsters. I will also gain access to Yuga's new maximum monster, Hyper Engine Vast Vulcan, a 3300 attack monster that can weaken a monster by 800 attack and destroy a field spell, weaken a monster by 100 attack, times its own level, and cannot be destroyed by traps. Since I also have Gakuto, I'll also gain access to Demonic Hermit Vessel Ice Zark, a 2000 attack monster that can place 2 level 7 or higher warriors with different names from the graveyard to the bottom of the deck in order to special summon a level 7 or higher warrior from the graveyard. Since I also have Mimi, I'll gain access to Diankito, the Prison Master, a 2500 attack Aqua monster that discards cards from the opponent's hand, and Vice Jacker, a 1500 attack machine that for the cost of 1000 life points allows a level 8 Dark monster to make a second attack. Since Alex has Romin, he'll gain access to Can Re-D, a 2500 attack Psychic monster that can return a 500 or lower attack monster you control to the hand, but you cannot tribute summon monsters with 1500 or more defense in attack position. Since Alex also has Roa, he'll gain access to Royal Rebels Doom Metal, a 2500 attack light fiend monster that when tribute summoned by tributing 2 level 7 or higher fiends, can destroy all face-up monsters the opponent controls and inflict damage to the opponent equal to those monsters' levels times 100. And Royal Rebels No Wave, a 0 attack 2600 defense normal monster. Since Alex also has Janko, he'll also gain access to Metal Armored Ant, a 100 attack 2500 defense normal monster. This set also contains 7 new boss monsters for us to draft, 2 of which belong to 7's anime characters. Trapidion brings Night Vision, the Phantom Pigeon, a 2200 attack wing beast that gains attack based on the number of traps in the graveyard and then burns the opponent. Ranz and Rinnosuke bring with them some new plant boss monsters. Etrain's the Shadow Flower Ninja is a 2300 attack monster that can special summon another copy of itself from the graveyard until the end of the turn. Gajumaru, the Shadow Flower, is a 2400 attack monster that can reduce a level 8 or lower Earth monster's attack to 0. Garland, the True Shadow Flower Ninja, is a 2500 attack monster that can special summon a level 7 or lower plant from the hand, but places it on the bottom of the deck at the end of the turn. Gatling, the Shadow Flower Shinobi, is a 2000 attack monster that can discard 2 normal plant monsters to destroy 2 face-up attack position monsters, but you can only attack with 1 monster that turn. Cheron the Star Knight is a 2300 attack fiend monster that can target a level 5 or higher fiend you control and allows it to inflict piercing damage this turn. Finally, a new legend monster, Buster Blader, a 2600 attack warrior that gains 500 attack for each dragon monster the opponent controls and in their graveyard. Since Alex lost this week, he drafts first. Alright, yep. What do you want as your first pick?
I will take Buster Blader.
Ooh, so you just really don't want me to have Buster Blader. That seems to be what this is.
Yeah, just keep my dragon deck on top.
Yeah, that is understandable. I really didn't expect you to take that, to be honest. I don't think I was going to take Buster Blader as my first. Actually, maybe I would have, depending on what you took. I've got an interesting... I mean, let's face it, I'm not taking Star Battle Knight Cheron, or whatever his English name is. Like, we're not having him. He's naff. So it's the Pigeon Burn, or all of the Flower Fang stuff. Pigeon Burn seems really stupid, but that's also kind of funny. The Flower Fang stuff, or was it called Shadow Flower? Like
Shadow, yeah.
Like
Shadow
that...
Flower Shinobi.
That seems good. It seems right. So in my mind, it's not even a choice, right? You take in the Flower Fangs or the Shadow Flowers, but Pigeon would be funny. I think it's got to be. We got to take Rans. We're taking Rans. We're taking the plants.
Okay. All right. Do I want Star Knight? Could go in my heavy metal deck or Pigeon.
I mean,
don't know what.
So
I don't know what I put in with
right?
the pigeons. That's
so Cheron, right? Would you ever actually play this in that deck? Right? You've already got 3 big boss monsters, and is this ever going to be the one that takes the spot?
Yeah, that's true.
Like he's kind of weak, and his effect just gives piercing, and that's it.
Yeah, you've convinced me. You can have him. I'll take the Pigeon.
Okay, because Pigeon, at least I think there's probably stuff you can do with this. Like this, I think you would take and then be like, I'm just never going to use it.
Yeah.
All right, so you get Pigeon. What's his name? Trap Pigeon and his Phantom Dove Knight, and I'll get the non-affiliated Star Battle Knight Cheron. All right, so this is the first deck we're bringing to today's games. This is a Beast deck. See, we have a bit of a lead against Alex at the moment, so we thought we could probably get away with trying out a bit more fringe strategies, let's say, because I'm not too confident in the Beasts, but I feel like if we don't try them out, we won't know. So the big boss monster here is the Odd Eyes Twin-Tail Cat, which is if you have a Red Eyes Black Cat and a Blue Eyes White Cat face up on your field, you can add a Lost Cat from your graveyard to your hand. So the idea behind this is to basically try out Lost Cat. So when an opponent's monster declares an attack, your opponent declares a card type monster, spell, or trap and sends the top card of the deck to the graveyard. If it was not the declared card type, negate the attack and inflict 300 damage to your opponent. So we're expecting Alex to always call monster because, I mean, our decks are just always mostly monsters in this format. So I don't know how useful this card's going to be, but I feel like if this card does work and does come off, then maybe there's something there. So the other boss monster we're playing here is Bender Break the Conqueror. So if the number of face-up monsters in your opponent's field and the number of spell traps on your field are the same, send up to 3 spell trap cards from the field to the graveyard. 1 face-up monster in your opponent's field loses attack and defense equal to the number of cards sent to the graveyard to meet the requirement times 1,000. So this card can effectively beat over anything if we set it up correctly. The primary reason we're on it is because it's a beast, so we can basically just synergize it with the rest of the deck. But this card can technically go over anything, so I don't think it's bad to include it. So more beast support. We have Silver Wolf. If you have a face-up beast-type monster on your field other than this card, send a card of your deck to the graveyard. 1 face-up monster on the field loses 200 attack and defense. So again, 200 isn't that much, but it might be enough, especially since Odd Eyes Twin-Tail Cat is quite weak. It's only 22. We are on the forest field spell, which does buff beasts, so with that it will get up to 24, and then with the Silver Wolf it can get over 26s, so you know, maybe there's some synergy there. So Beast Summoner, this card has been great for us so far. So this lets us sacrifice it to cheat out a level 7 or lower Beast, Beast Warrior, or Winged Beast. So we have Odd Eyes is level 7, and so is Bender Break. So we can cheat either of these two out with this, which just see no reason not to include it. Cat's Eyes. So if you have 3 face-up Beast monsters, again, this is one of the other reasons we want to go all in on Beasts rather than just kind of splash it. Your opponent declares 1 card type, monster, spell, or trap, and sends the top card of the deck to the graveyard. If it was not the declared type, so same kind of requirement as Lost Cat, all face-up monsters on your field can attack directly this turn. So we can kind of get like a pseudo OTK going with this if it works out. Again, it might not, in fact it probably won't, but if it does, that could be really funny. And then the legend for the deck, Trap Hole. So it's good, it's removal, no requirement, can splash it at anything, good to go. So this is the second deck we're bringing. This is a water-themed deck. So we do have our Sharkfish Megalon, but I don't think that fits into this deck very well. So effectively, we were trying to build a Clean Beret Colonel Mop deck, and we don't really have all the cards we need to make this work on its own, so we've kind of gone into the whole water strategy. Colonel Mop has your opponent... if your opponent has a face-up level 7 higher monster, you can place 1 Bleach Mortar from your graveyard on top of your deck. So that gives us more access to Bleach Mortar, which is 1 face-up level 7 higher monster in your opponent's field, loses 500 attack, and inflict 500 damage. So with these two combined, Colonel Mop can get up to 2800, effectively, can beat over 2800, which is, you know, that's good. I mean, it's... The problem with this really is it goes to the top of the deck. So unless we have a way to draw it into our hand during our turn, we can't use them both in the same turn, but it's kind of set up for next turn. So the other boss monster we're playing here is the Ice Age Catapult. So during the turn, you normal summon this card, place 1 water attribute monster from your graveyard on the bottom of your deck. So obviously the whole deck is water. Return 1 spell/trap card from your opponent's field to the hand. Then you can make 1 face-up monster on your opponent's field with 600 attack and defense. So again, similar to Bleach Mortar, it's another weaken effect, so again, it helps us just beat over things that we want to get rid of. And it just... Putting cards back in our opponent's hand is useful to a certain extent because it lets us reduce the amount of draws they get, similar to when Alex would use the Genie Fiend spell on us to put a card back into our hand and then reduce the number of cards we could draw. So this is the other tribute monster in our deck, Scrubbing Santa Cloth. So its effect allows us to gain life points and force our opponent to draw cards. Now, usually we wouldn't want our opponent drawing cards, and we still kind of don't, but it's less impactful in Rush Duel because our opponent's going to be drawing to 5 anyway. So if we do fill up their hand, it means that it might turn on some of their effects that require cards to be discarded or cards to be special summoned from the hand, but they won't be getting as much benefit from if we were playing Master Rule. And gaining life is, you know, gaining life is nice. So we're on Siesta Torero. So we can shuffle 3 monsters from the graveyard into the deck. Then change 1 attack position, level 8 or lower monster on your opponent's side of the field to face down defense position. So the rest of this effect is redundant because we're not playing Siesta Hold, but I just think being able to not use any cards from our hand and change a monster to face down defense, that's effectively a block attack effect, just seems really good. So we're going to try this out. So next we're on Ankamore. If you have Umi or Big Umi, so we have Big Umi, you can add 1 level 3 or lower fictional monster from your graveyard to your hand. So this effectively just, you can summon it, get another card back, summon that, and then tribute both of them. That's the idea behind this, which is why we're on a bunch of level 3 or lower fish. And finally, we have Wash Sprayer, the Clean Skatir. So the turn that you normal summon this card, if your opponent has a face-up level 7 or higher monster on the field, you can shuffle a Bleach Mortar from your graveyard into the deck and draw 1 card. So this is interesting. It lets us put Bleach Mortar back in the deck, which is fine, but it also just gives us a draw, which seems really good. So we can just play this card and immediately just get another card. So that could give us tribute fodder, or a chance to run into a spell trap that's useful, or just another monster to block with. So this card just seems fantastic if we can pull it off. Obviously we have to get Bleach Mortar into the graveyard for that to work, but assuming we can pull off this combo, it just seems really good. So the other big cards that we're on is Aesthetic Trap Hole. So when your opponent normal summons a level 3 or lower effect monster, destroy that monster. So I'm not sure about this card. I want to try it out just to see if it does become relevant, but the hard part with a card like this is predicting when your opponent is going to run out of normal summonable monsters and when they want to start tribute summoning. So if Alex summons one monster, I then have to predict if he's going to tribute it, which is almost impossible to do. So I think I just have to kind of go by gut, but we'll see how this card works out. And then finally, regular Trap Hole for the same reasons the other deck. It's generic, good, removal, just fantastic pick. Here we go. This is the final deck we're bringing, and this is where I think we have something special. So these are the plants from the latest set. And we did draft these last time. Alex had the chance to take these, but instead went for the Buster Blader. I assume because he was afraid of us using it against him in his dragon deck. But this deck specifically seems really interesting. There is enough plant support in the latest set that we were able to basically completely build this out of new stuff. I mean, there is a few old cards in here, but there is enough spells and traps to that it almost feels like it's the same amount that we got when we first started with the Spellcaster and Dragon Structure decks. So let's go through the card by card. We have Baked Bean Soldier, just a 1500 beta. In fact, a lot of these are just vanilla monsters, but that will become apparent why later. Obviously, we want plants. So first boss monster, Garland, the true Shadow Flower Ninja. So place one plant type monster from your graveyard on the bottom of the deck. Special summon one level 7 or lower plant type monster from your hand, face up to your side of the field, place at the bottom of your deck during the end phase. So this lets us cheat out another tribute monster, but then get rid of it at the end of the turn. This can be useful if we run a lot. We do only have 4 monsters in the deck that we can resolve this effect with. Perhaps we should be running more, but we want to try it with just this for now. Because if nothing else, just a 2500 plant 2 tribute monster seems pretty good. So next we have Etrains, the Flower Shadow Ninja. So you have Etrains, the Shadow Flower Ninja in your graveyard. You can send one plant type monster from your hand to the graveyard. Then special summon the Etrains from the graveyard, face up to your side of the field, place it on the bottom of the deck. In the end phase, this card cannot attack directly. So this lets us get out a second copy in exchange for a card from our hand. So that can be useful, getting out another 2300 attacker. I mean, it does go at the end of the turn, but it's good to kind of apply pressure, maybe try and clear Alex's board if he does manage to flood it. So next we have Gatling, the Shadow Flower Shinobi. So send 2 plant type monsters, or 2 plant type normal monsters from your hand to the graveyard. That's why we're on so many normal monsters. To destroy 2 face-up attack position level 8 or lower monsters in your opponent's field. Then inflict damage to your opponent equal to the number of monsters you destroy by this effect times 500. This turn you can only attack with 1 monster. So this is really good if Alex just manages to stick something to the board that we just can't get over. And then we can just use this card, blast 2 cards out of our hand, which is quite steep, but it should be worth it in the long run, I think. So next up, we have Gekka, the Shadow Flower Beauty. So during the turn you normal summon this card, you can pay 500 life points to add 1 Earth Attribute plant type monster from your graveyard to your hand. So again, this just lets us get out one of our Earth monsters, bring it back, play it, and then either use it to block or use it as tribute fodder for one of our stronger monsters. And then Mimosa, the Shadow Flower Monk. So if you have a face-up level 7 or higher plant monster on your field, change 1 defense position monster on your opponent's field to face-up attack position. Then if you change the monster to face-up attack position with effect, gain life points equal to the original monster's attack. So gaining the life points is nice. But what we can do with this is if Alex is on the defense, we can just change one of his chump blockers to attack and then try and get him for some damage. And the requirement is basically nothing. We just have to have something that's big and can beat over anyway. So we don't have to give up a card in our hand or anything. So next up, Invading Nature. So if you have a face-up plant type monster in your field, destroy 1 spell trap in your opponent's field. This is fantastic. I mean, it feels like all of the archetypes are now getting a spell trap destruction card in some form of another. And it's interesting that they just immediately got one. Like the plant monsters just immediately have one from the get-go. So, I mean, yeah, it's great. So next up, Shadow Flower Stance. When an opponent's monster declares an attack targeting your face-up plant-type monster, place 2 plant-type monsters from your graveyard on the bottom of your deck in any order, and then change all attack position monsters your opponent field to defense position. So this is really cool. So obviously, whenever they attack a monster, whenever Alex attacks a monster, he's going to be attacking a plant-type monster because that's all we have. So then we can take 2 plant monsters from our graveyard, put them on the bottom of our deck in any order. So again, that's not too steep of a cost. It's fine. And then we can change all of Alex's monsters to defense mode. Now, historically, Alex's defense has been quite weak. I mean, disregarding last episode where he got out Dark Lurker and we just couldn't crash over it. But most of Alex's stronger decks, the boss monsters in them have really low defense. So just changing them all to defense means we should just be able to overwhelm and just crash his board no matter what he sets up. So Shadow Flower Return. When an opponent's monster declares a direct attack, shuffle 3 plant monsters from your graveyard to the deck. So again, heavy costs of requiring us to have lots of plants in the graveyard, but they all have quite powerful effects to make up for it. So we can destroy the attacking monster. Then if you destroy a monster by this effect, you can special summon 1 plant type monster from your graveyard to your field face up. So this card Costs us effectively nothing. It costs us some plants from the graveyard. Then we get to destroy one of Alex's monsters, and then we can switch summon a plant-type monster from our graveyard to a field and face-up attack, which might not be relevant if we have too few plant-type monsters in the graveyard, because if we're shuffling them all back into the deck, we won't have any in the graveyard to special summon. But if this does come off, this card could be like game-ending on its own. Next up, Laughing Grass. When your opponent normal summons a monster, you can special summon one plant-type monster from your hand, face up to your field. Then if you special summon the normal monster boss effect, you can special summon up to 2 level 1 plant-type monsters from your graveyard to your field. So this card I'm not 100% on, because you can only do it when your opponent normal summons a monster, and then you have to special summon a plant-type normal monster from your hand. So I already have to have not summoned a monster that I could have summoned anyway, hold it in my hand just to use as effect, and then I can just bring back a monster from the grave just to be an extra chump blocker. So I'm not super convinced by this card, but I do want to try it out because it's part of the plant theme. We want to see how it works. Maybe it'll end up being better than we think. And then finally, Trap Hole again. So we're actually on 3 Trap Holes at the moment, because a lot of the other legends are a bit situational, I feel. Some of them are just like Summon Skull is just a big bungus, right? 2500 attack, it's fine. I don't think we really need it. Shield and Sword, none of our decks are really playing monsters that have like a lot of defense. Like we've got Bender Break in the Beast deck, but that's kind of about it. We don't have any of those really good generic legend cards, but we should have some coming up soon. I believe we're going to get some really powerful legends soon. But yeah, these are the 3 decks we're playing, and let's see if we can win another week. So, you're on a little bit of a losing streak, sir. So, let's see. Yeah, I mean, you've lost, I think, 3 weeks in a row now?
Okay.
So, I'll be interested to see if you're bringing your power decks back, or if you're still in the experimental phase.
It's a little experimentation.
Okie dokie. I keep, every week, like, when I do my deck breakdowns and stuff, I'm always mentioning, like, against Alex's Dragon deck, I've got to be ready for X. Against Alex's Royal Rebel deck, I've got to be ready for Y. And then, like, just week after week, I just don't see, like, your Royal Rebels, and I'm just like, okay, I didn't have to worry too much.
Well, you might see them today.
Right, let's hop in. Good luck. Have fun, buddy.
Yeah, you too, man.
Hey.
Okay.
What do I do with this? I will set, pass. I think that's the strat.
Oh, man.
I don't know how you beat this. I think this is an unbreakable board.
Well, normal summon.
Ooh. Summon music fiends.
Yep. There's music princesses.
You got my rabbit of the monthly Moonlit Tears.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
What deck is this?
Yeah, it could still be anything, right? It could be a 0 attack deck, so it could be like chairs, or it could be... Wait, I'm going to show you very quickly.
I mean, it'd be interesting if you brought the chairs back.
Yeah.
I don't think they got any support for this week.
No, we got what was it? Plants. I think we got Royal Rebels and Psychics were like the big ones.
Plants, Royal Rebels, Aqua got some new stuff.
Yeah, I did just play Aqua. We'll see if I bring it back. Right, I'm going to activate Hammer Crush. We're going to pitch Stray Familiar and pop one of your back rows. Special 1 over 6. Okay. So I think it's pretty safe to say your hand is probably 2 double tribute monsters.
No, of course not.
We're going to flip summon Gazelle.
Beast.
We're going to normal summon Gazelle.
Oh,
and we're going to flip summon Blue Eyes White Cat.
Is this the cat deck?
Listen, right? What it is and isn't is none of your goddamn business. Go get him, Gazelle. And then this Gazelle will poke. And then we'll just get in for a cheeky 6 with Blue Eyes White Cat. This might actually be the first time Blue Eyes White Cat has ever inflicted damage to anyone. It's probably not, but you know, I can hope.
Oh dear.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, I need a bloody good draw now.
Do I just... Okay, we will, I guess, activate this. We will pitch cat to pop, I guess,
Paradise Black Cat.
Shogun? The annoying thing is, I have a card in my hand that I kind of want to play, but because I know you're on exactly what you're on, I don't want to play it, because I know that you will be able to capitalize off it. So instead, I'm just going to go battle. I'm just going to get in at you with a bunch of little cats, and then Gazelle, which I guess is a big cat.
Yeah, it's a pretty big cat. Oh, here we go. Shogun.
Ah, let's get rid of that.
Blasting Bird.
Oh, have we mixed the two?
I can't use Blasting Bird's effect, so I'll just go straight to battle.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, I have mixed the Music Monks with a little bit of Winged Beast for Phantom Pigeon.
Just a little bit of, just a smidge, just a little splash of
Because
pigeon.
they don't, there wasn't like a perfect union.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't gel quite brilliantly together, but
Well,
no,
I
a
doubt
little
they should.
splashes.
I want to do this, but there's literally no point, so I guess I'll just do this instead. Behold.
Hey, it's the cat.
And then, yeah, fuck it, we'll activate forest.
Add one lost cat from your graveyard to your hand.
Attack over with this, and this should be game depending on what your back row is.
Well, I control exactly one monster, so Music Princess is solo performance. Negates the attack.
Okay, so just negates the attack. Okay, okay. Is this? No, it's not game anymore.
We.
So you need to draw like exactly 2 normal summonable monsters. Why do you have Burb? Stop.
Oh, you put Forest down. I was wondering why your beasts were getting a boost from Shogun.
Yeah, you know you got a nice green field over there. We got some lovely forestry over here.
No, we'll go with the safer choice.
Well, let's see if you can out my legend card. I'm guessing you can't.
Because Ancient Barrier isn't a quick effect.
Oh yeah, that's a shame.
Ah.
Well, I'm going to assume I've got this. Cats,
Yep.
cats, 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 cats.
Let's go first.
Okie dokie. Well.
I love not being able to mulligan, don't you?
Oh yeah. What's a mulligan? Oh, that was a... I got a bit carried away there. I should have played more
thank you for taking pity on me.
Depends what you count as pity.
Can't use that or that or that, so just normal summon. Digisoon.
See, this
User
is the
effect
exact
to get
card.
an effect. And attack.
Because this monster is really good when you don't have a way to buff when I've got defense monsters.
Oh. If the number of face-up monsters are... One face-up monster appears field loses attack and defense equal to the number of cards sent to the graveyard. Okay.
Okay. we will start by normal summoning Gazelle.
Mm-hmm.
Set. We're then going to tribute these two to summon out this. I can then set and activate my effect. So I can send this to the grave to weaken this.
Nice.
And that was it. That was my convoluted way to get over a 2400 attacker.
So again.
Okay.
I'm gonna summon Sakikaze. Can't use his effect, so we'll tribute him for Trumpetomfa. Activate her effect. Or just
Ooh.
enough.
You got exactly what you needed there. To not trade.
And end.
Okay, so that goes back down to 18. 18 might still be a little bit out of reach. Right, we're going to set this. Then I think the play is just going to be... Set, pass.
Alrighty.
The monster's just a little bit too big for me.
I will get out Flutomahawk.
Oh, it's another big one.
I will use the Avian Spell strategy to destroy your back row.
Yeah, that's fine.
Place her on the top of my deck. Set. Almost summon Blasting Bird. Get out. Digisoon. Activate the effect.
This doesn't have piercing.
Activate her effect. Let's see what your face downs are.
Well, it was Silver Wolf. And Gazelle.
And end.
Okay, we will normal summon Beast Summoner. Activates effect. Bender break.
Okay.
So now we will set 2 back rows. Activate Bender Bake's effect. We will send... So I can send up to 3. So I don't have to send all of these. So I will get rid of this. Or do I have to get rid of all of them? Send up to 3 for the graveyard. So can I right click?
Should be able to just pick one and right click, yeah.
And we'll set this. We'll go to battle phase. And we will, I guess, attack over it. And then pass back to you.
Alrighty. Normal summon Sakikaze.
So this lets you shuffle cards in my graveyard. Yeah, I don't care about that. That's fine.
I'm going to do it because why not? Let's see. I'll put that back in your... Might brick on it, you know.
Or maybe I'll draw it at just the right time.
Avian Spell strategy.
Ah. Wanted to just cheese another game with a trap hole.
Yeah, put that back on top.
Listen, you can't just use Bassoon every turn, mate. There has to be limits.
Oh, yeah, I can't.
What's its name?
Well, activate
Digisoon.
his... Actually, I don't need to activate his effect, do I? So you have no spell traps. Let's just get rid of that.
Yeah.
And end.
Okay, we will... Set this. We will then tribute summon this and this. Summon Bender Break. Set this. Activate the effect. Get rid of this to weaken this. Set this and normal summon this. Then we'll go to battle. We'll try and get over it with Gazelle.
No.
Okay. And we will try and get over it with Bender Break.
No.
Okay. And then it's your turn.
I refuse. Let's see.
Well, I've made room in your back row for you.
Have indeed. I will.
Reveal 2 wins. No, reveal 2 traps.
Unfortunately not. Activate effect. Activate this. Shuffle him. Hit him back into the graveyard.
It's a really weird one in Ancient Barrier.
These two can't.
I feel like there are some
traps.
cards it's just really good against, and then, like, if your opponent isn't running specifically traps that can destroy your monsters, it's like, eh. Well, I guess putting monsters back in the deck can be quite good anyway. Okay, so I can't activate traps when you attack, and you can't be destroyed by traps.
Alrighty.
Huh. These are cards. So we do that, play that. There's no point in using this, so I could use that for this. Alright, we will. How important is that? I think we need this. Set this. Normal summon by tributing. Then I'm going to activate Hammer Crush. Pitch this to get rid of your Sogan.
Yeah.
Go battle, and we will attack over the Digisoon. No, sorry, that's Ensemble Fighter.
Mm-hmm.
We will end. It's weird. Is that a pun? Because it's Ensemble, right?
Yeah. Ensemble Fighter? I don't. If it is a music pun, I don't get it. Right. I will normal summon.
Okay.
Summon. Tribute.
I just got rid of him.
Activate the music breath. Special summon 6 alert contact directly. Trumpetompher.
Okay, so you can use this effect to buff, but it
Activates
can't
effect.
attack.
You know what? Play it safe and we'll buff. Ensemble Fire. Activate his effect. Pitch that. Go to battle.
Okay, so I'll take 24.
And end.
Okay, we will normal summon the Red Eyes Black Cat. Normal summon Silverwolf. Activate Silverwolf's effect and weaken. It's actually kind of tricky.
We can buy
200.
Oh, right. Exactly 200. Interesting.
So whatever I weaken, you always have something that can beat over me. So we're gonna we're just gonna weaken this. It's the one that I'm most annoyed at. I want to go away.
I'm sorry, but this deck has Trap Hole in it.
Well, I'm gonna activate Forest, and then I'm gonna activate Forest.
Oh, God damn it. The turn I have a Blasting Bird, Phantom Pigeon, 2 spell traps. I have a full board, so I can't use the effect.
You know what? I think I'm fine with this. Screw your trap hole. Ow.
So decking complete.
Alright, we'll go first, I think. What a hand. We will set, we will set, we will set, and we will set. Pass it back to you, buddy.
Yeah, bear with me. Alright. Okay. Do, do, do. Normal summon. Normal summon. Tribute summon. Activate the effect.
Really good card, isn't it? Its attack is a little bit low, but
Yeah, it's just nice not to have to worry about trap cards when attacking.
yeah.
That one. Nice.
My red eyes black cat. Right, we'll go ahead and activate Forest. We will then... I guess we'll flip summon Blue Eyes White Cat. Summon out the old Silver Wolf. We'll activate Silver Wolf's effect and just weaken this. Set these and this, and then go battle, and then we'll just attack over this. Get a little bit of life point damage in.
Okay, let's set. Hammer Crush. Forest.
Ah,
No. Almost summon through Tomahawk. Activate Assemble Fighters effect. Go to battle.
ow. And also ow.
Done.
We're going to draw something. Well, we drew something. It's not good somethings, but you know, there's some things. We will, I think. This is tricky to say the least. I think we'll just set and... Is that even worth it doing? I guess it is. Oh, normal summon Gazelle.
And trade.
Yeah. Yeah, you know.
Okay.
And back to you.
Well. Use his effect. No, we won't use his effect. Yeah, I don't know what instance. I guess if you were playing creatures from your graveyard, you'd be better.
If I was playing a deck that wanted to just have creatures in the graveyard, right? Like the spellcasters.
Oh yeah, that's true. And we will tribute him for Trumpetonfa. Don't have a normal warrior type monster in there. Oh no, I do. You're thinking of doing something. Let's boost her. Go to battle.
Yeah, we'll use this now.
Ah, I forgot to use Ensemble Fire.
And now you're lost.
Let's see. I declare a card type. If it was not the declared type, negate the attack and inflict 300 damage to the opponent. Ooh. Monster. Damn it.
Haha. Excellent.
That end.
Behold my cat plan.
With a little rabbit mixed in.
Yeah, the rabbit adds spice to it. Alright, we're gonna
Rabbit
normal
is the
summon.
spice of life.
Oh yeah. Then I don't really have a lot to do with these, so I think I might just try and get them out of the hand. I'm gonna normal summon Blue Eyes White Cat. Then we're gonna activate Cat's Eyes. So I have 3 face-up beast monsters on the field. Your opponent declares 1 card type monster spell trap since it's card of the graveyard. If it was not the declared type, I can attack directly with all of these monsters.
Oh, monster. Yes.
Alright. I mean, the idea that was just to get out of the hand, but, you know, it still helps out. And then we will attack... how do I attack you directly?
You can't, I guess, correctly.
Oh, yeah. Me being dumb. Actually, maybe I should have attacked your trumpet on for that to take less damage.
Okay, summon Tomahawk.
Okay.
Tribute for Nunchanet.
Your opponent has a face monster on the field. Once your opponent field lose attack defense. Yeah, that's fine.
Or activate Sogan. Activate Trump Donfer. Boost. Trump Donfer. This time I will remember to activate Ensemble Fire. Get rid of him. Good battle. And yeah.
Ow. Ow again. Oh, why'd you kill the crying moon rabbit?
So that I can get in for big damage next turn.
You made him sad.
He was already sad.
Okay, we will. Normal summon the beast summoner. Activate its effect. Bring out the old bender break. Now the question becomes, how deep do we want to go? I'll start by normal summoning Gazelle.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to actually normal summon Stray Familiar. Why can't I use this? Oh, I'm an idiot.
What have you done?
Thought my strange cat was a beast because it's a beast, but it's not.
Oh, it's not Spellcaster.
That's fine. That's fine. We can do stuff still. Get rid of this and weaken this. Set this. Go battle. Attack into this. Then we will attack into. I guess this one makes the most sense. And then, because I don't want to get just killed next turn.
You got something that will. You know what? Just in case. No.
Okie dokie.
Set. Summon.
We're going to actually see the bird boss monster.
Nope.
Yeah, get that shit out of here.
Ah.
Alright, it's time.
Monster. Yes.
Ah. There's the punish. I don't know why I thought that was a beast. I mean, I know why, because it looks like it should be.
Yeah, because it's a cat.
Just me being so dumb. Alright.
Yeah. I get it. If it was MTG, it would probably be a beast spellcaster.
Yeah.
But not in Yu-Gi-Oh! You get one type and you like it.
I think that's most games. I think Magic's the only exception, really.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, probably.
Like even in the Pokemon TCG, right? Where you've got, this is a poison grass. It's just a grass in Pokemon TCG.
Oh, yeah. And sometimes, like, Ghost don't even exist in the card game.
Yeah. Alright, we're going to normal summon out Silverwolf. Activate its effect. I'm going to weaken this. I'm then going to normal summon...
It's back to its normal attack.
So, alright, I'm going to do this just to see what happens. So I'm going to take Cat's Eyes.
Spell. Oh, called it.
Why did you call spell? How many spells are you playing?
Oh, probably too many.
Surely statistically it's always going to be monster. Alright, we'll get out Odd Eyes. We'll set a back row. We will then... Why did I weaken that instead of weakening your Faith Bird? That was just stupid. We'll go battle. Attack over this. Attack into this.
No.
Why? Oh, because you have to have exactly one monster, that's why. Okay.
Oh.
Come on, cats, 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 cats. Oh, could this be the cats coming back? We will tribute these to summon out another cat. Then I guess I'm going to set this. Go to battle phase. Cat attack. Cat attack. Oh. Well.
GG. Yeah,
Cats.
just 2 8s and a 7.
That's rough,
In
man.
hand.
Oh, that was...
29 cards in my graveyard, yeah.
That was an interesting game. I'm surprised the cats managed to take it. See, even though I've won with this deck, right? I never once resolved Twin Tail Cat's effect. So, like, I'm still just like... It still feels kind of shitty. Obviously, we used
I never
Bender
got
Breaker.
off... What's his name?
Yeah, I never even saw your
Pigeon.
pigeon guy.
Masked Pigeon.
Alright, well, let's fire into game 2, I guess. Alright. Well, good luck, have fun.
Good luck. Set. 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 Set and end.
Okay, we will... I'm going to set this. I'm going to set 3. Pass it back.
Okay.
Still keep everyone in the dark, not know who's on what.
I mean, I'm about to let you know. By doing this.
Ooh, the dragons.
Activating Dragon's Inferno. Mountain. Set. Get out 0 gears.
Send level 7 high dragon from your hand to the graveyard. Change the original attack of one face at level 8 monster on your opponent's field to 0, and then can attack twice. Okay.
I can't use this effect, so I'll just be over one of you. Ooh.
My
Fish.
cute dartfish.
And end.
So I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, okay, that's an interesting restriction on that. I'm going to set this.
Mm-hmm. So that's...
Just...
Is that big ocean? Whatever it's called?
Who knows? Maybe.
Okay. I will almost summon. Almost summon.
Oh, Nasty Dragon's new as well, right?
Tribute. Yes. No. Yes?
Maybe. I don't know.
Yes. Yes, it is new. I will activate his effect. Might as well.
God, there are so many boss monsters. Mirageus, Zerageus, Ancient Arise.
Get out another one of him. Activate.
Okay, trade one boss monster for another. My Siesta Torero.
And end.
Okay. This is tricky, 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 tricky. We will set, 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 and set, and then pass the turn.
Okay.
You and your big board of big bungus dragon boys.
Going to try and better my position.
Okay, so send level 7 high dragon monsters from your hand to the graveyard. Up to 2 face at level 7 high monsters on your opponent's field. Lose 1500 attack. Okay.
Yeah,
so
my
that was basically just
have to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The end game there was just to get out the bird, I assume, rather than the Phoenix Dragon.
Yeah. Just in case you've got a defender higher than 700.
Hmm.
Yeah, I guess we end there.
Alright. Oh, this is just not what we're looking for at all, is it? Christ. What do we do with this? I'm going to set this.
Big Umi.
I'm going to set 3 and pass. Don't worry, Alex. One day I will draw something that can break this board.
Please do.
I mean, all you need to do is summon a Dragias and you can start just chipping away at my life points, right?
That's true, yep. Wash breath, clean skeeter.
Yeah, unfortunately we don't have a bleach mortar in the graveyard.
Skeeter.
Okay, do we have a play? This is always... It's always a catch. Alright, we're going to activate White Foam Cannon Bleach Mortar. And we are going to, I guess, hit this with it.
One of my dudes.
Then, I'm going to normal summon my Wash Sprayer the Clean Skatir and activate his effect. So I'll shuffle back Mortar into the deck and draw a card. That's not funny.
What weird.
Yeah.
Cards.
Yeah. Alright, we are going to activate Bleach Mortar.
The Bleach Mortar, nice.
And we're going to activate Bleach Mortar. We're going to summon out Water Magician. Then we're going to tribute a mop kernel, activate its effect.
Clean beret.
Put a mortar on top of the deck, why not? We might as well try.
No.
And that's all I got.
Activate block attack.
Ah.
Then almost summon Tenacity Dragon.
Okay. You could activate it if you want to.
Yeah. Not a lot of points, so I'll just tribute and summon. Go to battle. Get some damage in.
Ah, we're finally losing. Okay, we will rock you, I think. So we will start by... Oh, that still doesn't work. Oh, come on. Come on.
Come on.
We will then instead normal summon out Siesta Torero. Activate its effect.
Change one level 8 or lower monster on the field. Oh.
Yeah, be
And
face
that's
down.
Siesta Hold.
So he's got 1700 defense, which is a little bit problematic, but we can set this. Then normal summon this by tributing these. Set to back row, go battle, and we will attack your defense.
I will use Dragon's Fortitude. Send
attack.
0 gears back to my deck. Weaken your dude.
Ah, well, that's all I got.
2 attack. Set. No, I don't know. I don't want to. Set.
I don't think it matters, mate. I think you're in a pretty commanding position.
Well, let's see.
Out. Out. Out again.
Good end.
That's right, this time I'll draw what I need. We have cards. Right, we're going to activate our Bleach Mortar. Weaken one of your boys again. We'll then normal summon out Wash Sprayer, the Clean Skateer, activate its effect, shuffling Bleach Mortar back into the deck. We will then...
You've made an interesting burn deck, Matt.
normal summon Heat Darts, and we'll normal summon Water Magician. We'll then activate Big Ocean.
Nice.
I'll then tribute summon my 2 weaker monsters. And then...
they're losing 100.
I guess I'll activate another Bleach Mortar. We will weaken this one. Summon out Water Magician, set a back row, go to battle. We will then attempt to crash. Then I guess we will get in for some damage. There's no point attacking with that, so we'll just pass the turn.
Okay. Well, normal summon. Normal summon. Tribute them for them.
Go, Trap Hole. Do you have the level 7 in hand to use your effect? Ooh.
Nope.
Ah.
You were just low enough that didn't matter.
Well, I thought I did alright for a little comeback there, but you know.
Side deck incomplete.
Right, I will go first. Right, I guess we're going to normal summon out the old Jet Barracuda. We'll then tribute it to summon Scrubbing Santa Claus. We're then going to summon out Water Magician, and then we're going to tribute both to summon out Clean Beret. We'll set and pass.
Your opponent draws cards equal to the number of monsters on their field. Then you gain life points equal to the number of cards they drew times 300. Okay.
Just you wait. Santa's going to come back with a vengeance.
Set. Summon. Summon. Summon.
You've activated my trap card.
Trap hole. Oh. At least that's gone, and I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. And hopefully that means I can get in for some good damage. Bada bing. Bada boom. Mop gun.
Weird archetype. That's just...
I attacked with everything. No, I right-clicked accidentally. That's what I did wrong. Alright, we've got you low. This is the best we've done so far.
Set. Normal summon. Activate the Inferno.
Bleach Mortar.
Yeah, you want that in your graveyard though. Let's go to battle, and we'll get rid of that. And end.
Alright, we'll start by activating this. We will get rid of... We'll get rid of this. We'll put one of your back rows. I'm going to do the exact same thing again. Get rid of this to get rid of your back row again. Go, Santa Claus. Activate his effect. Back over this. Get in for 1,000. And it's your turn. I think the game's over, Alex. I don't think you can beat Santa.
Set and end.
I will normal summon my Wash Sprayer, the Clean Skateer. You'll cheat something out.
Ruggles.
Ah, that's a good one, isn't it? We will activate our Clean Skateer. Then we're going to activate Big Ocean, or Big Umi as it's now called. I guess I'm going to start by... So it's the name of the turn it's summoned. Ah, that's so crap. Goddamn Santa, why are you bad? Summon out Ice Age Catapult. We're going to activate his effect. Throw a card back to the bottom of our deck. Return a spell trap to your hand. And then weaken one of your monsters. We'll go battle. And we will get in for 8. Hopefully kill this monster. And then win the game.
Yeah. GG.
Ho ho ho. Alright, well, we're not going to go down 2-0 at least. Maybe there's a chance for our water deck. I feel like Trap Hole is having a lot of sway over these games.
Set. Yeah. Set. Normal summon. Ruggles. And end.
Okay, 25 is a good open. Okay, we will normal summon Enchanting Mermaid, normal summon Water Magician. Tribute both for Mop Kernel. Activate Bleach Mortar, weakening your guy. Put Bleach Mortar back on top, because why not? Set, go to battle, and see if your back row can protect you.
Can. Dragon's Fortitude. Send the fire dragon back. Weaken your dude.
I'm surprised you found room for that, to be honest. You've got so many good spell and traps in the dragon deck.
Yes. I mean, most of them are in the side deck. So, let's go to battle.
Like it's half my life.
Chunkier.
It feels familiar to the last game, except reversed. Oh, shit.
Lots of tributes or lots of spell traps?
Well, I'm going to activate Hammer Crush. I'm going to
I'm fine with that.
pitch to destroy. Then I'm going to set 3 back rows. Pass it back.
Okay. Normal summon.
Yep.
That was that trap hole.
Yes, it was Trap Hole. You shouldn't play any more dragons. Just go to combat and hit me. Ow. Ow.
Was it actually trap hole?
Yeah, it was actually Trap Hole.
Oh shit! I made the right choice there. I was like,
I had
yeah.
So yeah, my face
on.
downs were Trap Hole, Ascetic Trap Hole, and Bleach Mortar.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it was entirely reliant on you summoning more stuff. I was like, Alex likes to play dragons. Maybe we'll just play more big
I've
dragons.
got 2 Draconic Slayers and Miragias in hand. So I was like, I should probably get one of these out, but if he's got... Hang on, that something just propped there.
Yeah, your dragon deck has so many huge dragons, such a variety. I assume you're running like 1-ofs and 2-ofs for some of these?
Yeah, 2 offers of 5 different 7-drop dragons.
So you're on 10.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
a
and
lot.
Blue Eyes.
How did you not brick at all? Jesus. Are you on oh, what's his name? The dragon that can tribute itself as 2 tributes.
There's a dragon that does that?
Yeah, it was the guy who's got like a little shield and a spear. And the whole point of it is that you get out 2 big dragons, and then your last slot you summon him out, and then use him as 2 tributes to get out a 3rd big dragon.
When did we get there?
It was a promo a while back. I remember I told you about it at the time. I was like, "This looks really cool."
Was it? Okay, I'm gonna have to go back and look for that then.
Yeah. Well, GG on this game. We'll go on to game 3. So let's see if you can beat the plants.
Not with this hand. Set, activate.
Oh, okay.
Set, and end.
2 different field spells. That's an interesting one.
I'm only running 1 copy of the live arena.
Okay.
And 2 of Beast World.
Yes, I'm just gonna go on the offensive here.
Hey,
So this is Baked Bean Soldier, Flower. Sorry, what's the name? Lindo, the Flower, Shadow Flower Warrior, and a 2nd copy of Lindo. We'll go battle. We'll get in with Baked Beans. So what was this? This was Phaser. Okay, so this is the whole get out more big guys to tribute. To trigger your big guys effects, you need to be tribute summoned with big guys.
Yeah.
And pass the turn.
Okay. Set. We will get out Royal Rebel Fanatic, Currybot, normal summon, Heavy Smell.
Yeah, who's just a vanilla at this point, but 28 is still massive.
Yeah, let's go to battle and get rid of Baked Bean Soldier.
Not the Baked Bean Soldier.
None.
Okay, I do avoid out you, so I guess we play to our outs. I will start by normal summoning Grass.
Lol weed.
Then we will tribute summon Grass and one of our Lindos to summon Gatling the Shadow Flower Shinobi.
Okay.
Activate his effect and pitch 2 normals to destroy a monster and inflict 500, but now only one of my monsters can attack this turn. I will then change this to defense and go straight to battle and just swing in, I think. Now, he is only 2,000, so he's not the biggest boy.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Goat.
Okay. We will get out.
Is this the new one? Or is this
Phaser? No, I'm about to play the new one. Activate
right, okay.
Phaser's effect to get back out Heavy's Metal. Tribute Heavy's Metal and Invasion for Doom Metal.
Doom Metal.
Activate Doom Metal's effect.
Oh, that's big.
And swing it for 2,800. Yeah, I've seen that this can get even easier in a couple of weeks. There's another Royal Rebel card coming out that comes out as a 2 and makes itself a 7.
Well, let's... What just happened? Okay, I was just lagging. I'm going to normal summon out Gekka. So I'm going to pay 500
Shadow
life points.
Flower Beauty.
I can bring back a card from the grave. So we'll bring back Lindo. Who will then summon.
Earth Tribute.
I will then... Unfortunately, none of this really deals with the problem in front of me, but we can play cards, so we will play cards.
We'll
play
what's this?
Garland, the True Shadowflower Ninja. So I can put 1 plant monster from my graveyard to put my deck, special summon 1 level 7 or lower plant type monster from my hand face up to the field, and place it on the bottom of the deck during the end phase. So I can go ahead and activate its effect. So I can now just stick something back in the deck. I think it's going to have to be Gekka. Then we'll summon out a Stranger. Set a back row. It trains. It trains? It trains. I'm going to go with the trains. Unfortunately, we can't use the trains effect.
Can't use her effect, yeah.
And none of our stuff gets over your big guy anyway. But what I think I might do is just get another card out of my hand by tributing these and saying this.
Oh, okay. Wonder what that is. Well, I need to get cards out of my hand, so I'm going to activate Royal Rebels Command.
So this is a new card as well, right?
That to boost him. No, I don't want to change his battle position. Use a second copy. Pitch that and boost him. No, don't change his position. Set.
Okay, so we couldn't summon a monster.
Swing it. Oh, another Garland. End.
Good old Garland. That doesn't help me. That doesn't help me right now. So we will be setting, and setting. And then setting again. Passing the turn.
Okay.
What's up, Alex?
Just wish I hadn't filled my back row. Let's get out shout.
So if your opponent has a face level 7 high monster on the field, someone copy hands the graveyard. Okay, so that does nothing.
Let's go to battle. And swing in.
Mushroom Man! And grass!
All weed! End.
Okay, do we have a play with this today? I'm not sure. I will set, and then pass, I think.
go to battle. Swing. What's that one? Mimosa.
Old Mimosa.
You have to have a level 7 or higher plant. Change one defense position monster on my side of the field to face attack, and then you gain life to the attack. Okay.
It's pretty cool if I had the lead, not so much if I'm behind.
Win more.
Okay, do we have stuff? Don't think so, really. Alright, I'm gonna summon my Gekka, the Shadowflower Beauty, activate her effect. Then I can bring back a normal monster from the grave. So we'll bring back Lindo again. I'm then going to normal summon out Mushroom Man. And then we're going to tribute both to summon out Betrains, the Flower Shadow Ninja. Then I'm going to activate my back row Invading Nature and get rid of Beast Gear World. Ooh. Then...
Give a plant.
Guess I'm going to set this. I could activate her effect, but to what end?
You would be able to special summon another one of her?
Yeah, but what does
From
that
your
get
graveyard,
me?
face up. You have to put it down on the bottom. Yeah, you still can't swing over Doom Metal as far as I'm aware, so...
Yeah. So I guess we'll just go straight to battle. And I will attempt to attack your shout.
I will negate with King's Majesty. Send Babysitter Goat back to my deck.
Okay, that's fine. Then we will pass the turn.
And I can now play some back row cards. Fire Breath!
Okay.
Rightful Magic. Weaken.
Same attribute, lose 600 attack. Okay. That's not too
Rightful
bad.
Magic. Weaken. Currybot. Normal summon.
We'll take this opportunity
Vision.
to trap hole.
Fair play. Let's just get rid of your trans.
You've activated my trap card.
What's that do?
I can put 2 monsters from my deck, from my graveyard to the bottom of my deck, and then change all your monsters to face down defense.
Okay.
Or face up defense, even. I'm trying to work out if there's any that I specifically should be going after here. I think I'm going to put back a Garand, because I can't to draw one. And I suppose Gekka is pretty good to keep recycling.
End.
Okay, I will normal summon grass. That's pointless. So I will tribute these two to summon the old Estranger. Then
Nice.
I will, I guess, normal summon out Lindo. Set a back row and go to battle. See if we can't try and close this game out.
Negate.
Okay.
Send the Fanatic Bring
So
to
is
my
that going to be
deck.
another negate is the question. Ooh,
Nope.
No, it's not. We can get in for sun damage at least. Pass it back. We're in the lead!
Oh, don't think that. Okay.
As a revelation happened.
Normal summon. Activate this. Get rid of that. Summon Phaser. Tribute for Doom Metal. Can't use as effect. But
It's just big again. Just got to contend with big.
1200 damage. Or get rid of one of the trains. Let's get rid of trains.
Okay.
Alright. What you got?
What have I got? That is a question.
equal on life points right now.
I'm going to change this to defense. I'm going to activate. And this lets me pitch a card to bring this back, and more importantly, put it on the bottom of my deck. Change this to defense, and we will then set 3 back row and pass.
Alrighty. I
might deck you out at this point, actually, looking at these decks.
Okay.
Might have to start playing around that.
It's going to be the best order for this. Creebot.
That's fine.
Tribute. The heavy's metal.
8 or lower monsters attack, gains attack with monsters, and then destroy the monster. That sucks, but I can't do much about it. That's fine.
Activate is effect.
Oh, could you not kill my other monster?
We will get out. No, it's the lowest attack.
Oh, right, it has to force to be lowest. Yes, yes, yes.
Ruggles Fanatic.
Right,
Summon Skull.
Laughing Grass. So I bring out my Kurabana, the Shadow Flower Wolf, and from the graveyard I can special summon Grass.
Get out Shout. Go to battle. And
activated my trap card. Shadow Flower Stance. So let me put more cards back to the bottom of my deck in order to change all your monsters to defense mode.
Damn it. Well, gotta hope you don't have piercing now.
Don't think my deck has any piercing. So when you summon Skull, normal destroy your opponent. Okay, so that would have been pretty catastrophic. So we're glad that's gone. Get out Garland. Change this back to attack. I guess we'll activate its effect. Pitch to bring this back. We get it back in rotation. Set 2, go to battle.
Archfiend's Incarnation!
Okay. So I can then get over this. So you will be going down to 3 cards in deck. So if you use more than 3 cards and you don't end the game this turn, you will lose.
Well then, it's Hail Mary time, isn't it?
Well, it's either Hail Mary or it's Be Conservative time. It's one of the two, I'll tell you that much. Card, the graveyard. So you're weakening my guys. Okay. But unfortunately, I do have the change everything to defense card.
There we go. I wonder what the last card is.
Can't even attack over you. So, I mean, I'll go to battle and just swing, but ultimately the game will be decided by deck out. What was it?
It was B-Scale World. Yeah, I think that's it. So deck and play. Let's go first.
think every game today's gone to game 3, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're longing.
God damn it.
I kind of want to go aggressive. I don't really have a really go aggressive hand. Baked beans, as well as mimosa, and because we have it, why not Kurabana? Let's go, baked beans. Getting for some damage. Pass it back to you.
Oh, God, the fuck off. If you can get up, big boys, let's game, I think.
I have this. I don't have any tribute monsters.
3/2 tributes in hand.
Alright, so if you got anything.
What a way to lose. Genie's Fire Breath, that.
Okay.
Battle. Big Bean.
I only get one draw. It does not beat your monster. Well, I guess we are going on the defensive. Ah, I should have said this.
Rebound. And shout. We get.
It looks like you have got
Invasion.
going, which is not great for me, but
Get rid of that. You said you shouldn't have set that, so let's get rid of that. Oh.
no, I should have set the spell trap you returned to my hand last turn.
Oh, right. I thought
Like
you
so.
meant the creature.
And we'll set these, pass it back. Fortunately, the monster you've got right now is 23, so it's not one of the big scary 25s that's kind of annoying to get over. But because I have Forest, it might not matter, because I can get my 23s up to 25.
Can use his effect.
Oh.
Get 1,000 more attack.
Goodbye, Kurabana. More grass.
And the Mushroom Man.
It's kind of creepy, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's got like muscles. Right, well, that's it Forest. We will, I think, normal summon out Gekka, activate Gekka's effect to get back Kurabana. We will then normal summon Kurabana. We will tribute both to summon a Trainzer. No, this Garland. Guess I'll set, and I don't really want to set this. I'll go battle. And then we'll get over the big guy. And then see if you have an answer to 27.
Be skilled.
Okay, not big enough
Phaser.
yet.
Activate Phaser. Get Heavy Metal back out.
Ooh, you could change him to attack
Normal
if you've
summon.
got thingy.
Doom Metal.
Okay,
Activate
this
Doom
does
Metal.
it too.
Oh, it just gets rid of face up. Okay. We'll set. Good battle.
It's just Mimosa.
Done.
Does that do anything? Not really. Alright, we're going to normal summon out Lindo. We are then going to activate our face down, invading nature, and get rid of your field spell. I'm going to set, and then guess I can tribute summon out my trains. Set 2 more. I guess we just go straight to battle. Let me see if we can trade. And then it's your turn.
Okay. Set. Summon. Normal summon Rocker. Activate Rocker's effect. Heavy metal.
Okay.
Summon Growl. Can't battle, just end.
Okay. 18 is a little big for me. So I think the play is set 3, activate Forest Pass.
Okay. Get out. Shout. Get heavy metal out. Got a
Okay.
battle. Swing in.
Was Kurabana.
End.
What do we do with this? We will set pass as we continue to wait to draw an out.
Currybot. Rocker. Back Doom Metal.
You can't attack directly this turn, but it doesn't matter if you can't attack directly anyway.
Get out Growl. And battle.
Mushroom Man and Mimosa.
Be into the face downs.
We will get something eventually, but for now, full defensive.
Okay. Babysitter Goat. Normal summon. No wave.
Okay.
Tribute. Doom Metal. It's destroy face up. Damn.
Well, at least you got some big guys at your hand, I suppose. Lindo.
End.
Well, I'm going to set one pass, buddy. We'll see who can deck out first. I'm only drawing one card a turn, so maybe it'll be you.
Battle.
It was grass. See, this is the problem. I've now got to deal with 28 instead of 25. Well, actually, I can deal with it, I guess. Right, we'll activate Flower Fang Spores. So I mill a card, I bring back a monster. So I bring back Lindo. Then I will tribute to summon out a Trainzer. We'll then activate Invading Nature and get rid of this. So now we can crash. And I guess we normal summon this, and if you don't have an out, we just win off this.
Nope.
Okay. Well, I can't tap with anything else. Luckily, I have enough life points so you can't just beat over my weaker monsters.
Activate command. Discard invasion to boost him. Don't change his battle position. battle. Get rid of the big one. End.
Alright, I will have to go back on the defensive, but I will pop your face down. We'll set and pass.
Hmm.
I feel like my side decking might have cost me. I was trying to be big brain, but I think I've ended up being small brain.
So, let's go to battle. Beat this. And end.
Well, we're going to set and pass.
Oh.
Okay, we will tribute 2. Then... is there a point? We'll activate... oh yeah, that mills a card. Can I win this turn? I don't think I can.
And 2 deck outs. Or possibly 2 deck outs. Actually, yeah, I don't know if I can do 5,600 in a turn.
We wouldn't have to if you would just end your turn or lose. Alright, we'll set... can't use this. Yeah, so we'll just set this. We'll normal summon out a 200 attacker. Attempt to attack into this.
Yep.
Attack into this. And then get him for 2. And that was the extent of what I can do. Oh, goes back.
So that's
Yeah, I think my side deck can really cost me here. No, fuck you.
an end. Cards can't be drawn.
So, this is for all the marbles for the week. It's Plants versus Royal Rebels. Let's fucking go. We will normal summon a Baked Bean Soldier and set 2 back rows and pass it back to you.
Okay. Get out 2 Fanatics.
2 Death
Tribute for 2 Growls. Go to battle.
Okay. Oh dear. It doesn't matter. If I can only play 1 card, it does not matter. So I will just end the turn. I'm only going to draw 1 anyway.
Set. Normal Summoner go. Tribute for Summon Skull.
Okay, so that's what, 36?
Battle.
61? Is that game? Oh, yeah, it's just game.
Oh.
That was a bit anticlimactic, but you know.
What did you have in hand?
I have 4 2-tribute monsters and a trap card that requires me to have 3 plant monsters in the graveyard. And my face downs are the same trap card and a spell trap destruction.
Dude, I'm so sorry.
I mean, yeah, sometimes Rush giveth, sometimes Rush taketh away. I mean, at the end of the day, although this last game might have been a little bit of a wash, the series in general I think was really good. We had a really good back and forth. We had, obviously, I won the first one, you won the second one. Both the deck out as well. We went all the way with that.
Yeah, that was weird.
I'm quite happy with the plant deck, right? Even though plant deck was the only deck I lost with this week, it's the deck I am most happy with.
Yeah, it look cool to me.
I think I need to change some of the numbers. So the problem is, Garland summons out level 7 or lower plants, so it kind of incentivizes you to play a lot more 7s. But I didn't want to brick, like like I just did, so I wasn't going all in on them. And then I have the Shadow Flower Return, which is a trap card, which is when your opponent's monster declares a direct attack, you can shuffle 3 plant monsters from your graveyard into your deck. You can destroy the monster, then if you destroyed a monster by its effect, you can summon a plant monster from your field face-up attack. So it's good exactly when your opponent tries to direct attack you and you have a big monster in your graveyard and you already have 3 other monsters in your graveyard. But it never actually came up, so it was just completely irrelevant during all the 3 games. So I think it should be good, right? Cheat out like a 2500 attacker, pop one of your monsters, seems really good. But again, it never came up. So I'm like, is this never going to come up again? Is it going to be consistently a dead card, or is it actually good and I just got kind of unlucky with it this game?
Who knows?
Oh, we had some good games though. I'm surprised the cats won, to be honest. The cats, part of me was like, it's a bit of a meme bringing the cats, but I want to see how Lost Cat works, and see if it's actually crap. And obviously it did work once. So I was like, oh, maybe this card is, will work occasionally. But then Stray Cats just didn't go off ever. I think you called correctly 3 times against that.
Yeah.
I think Odd Eyes Twin Tail Cat itself is also kind of crap. Like, the deck feels like its best case scenario is you get out like 3 okay monsters. Like, let's say you get out like 2 Odd Eyes and a Gazelle. Then you resolve Stray Cat, and then you get to attack directly for like 6,000, and then just hope that's enough to just win the game. And if you're not doing exactly that, the deck feels like it doesn't really do much.
Mm. That one against the Kung Fu music, right?
Yes.
Kung Fu music? Yeah.
Yeah, but that was also a bit weird. I was expecting, because last week you won with your Kung Fu deck, so I was expecting that to be better.
I don't know. Mixing in Blasting Bird, Phantom Pigeon, and 2 Faith Birds didn't screw me over too much. I think I just bricked too much.
Yeah.
Rush taketh away.
Let me tell you as well, right? Your Digisoon stopping trap cards from working when you attack with Wind Warriors. I'd lost Cat like face down most of those games, and I'm just like, I can't fucking use it. I can't use this card. The whole point of this deck is to get this card to work, and I just can't use it.
That's why I won 3 of him.
Yeah, and then again, right? So I run in that deck I was playing Bender Break, who 2500 defense. Usually you slap that down, you need like a field spell to break through that, right? But you're playing exactly the deck which says I get 800 attack for each of your defense mode monsters. I'm just like, oh, fuck me, I guess.
Yeah, 2 Digisoon, 3 Ensemble Fighter.
Yeah.
2 Phantom Pigeons were my 2-drop tributes.
And then obviously your dragon deck, strong as ever, managed to take out my water deck. The water deck, I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting it to do a little bit better. It did perform okay when I got out Ice Age Catapult, but Mop Kernel itself just seems so shit. Like, I think
I don't know, it's neat.
So Washkatir, I think, is pretty good, right? And Bleach Mortar is a pretty good standalone card. Not fantastic, but like it's fine, right? That stuff is good enough to work in a deck. Mop Kernel itself, I would summon it as just a 2300 attacker, and then it like puts a card back to the top of my deck, so I can't even use it this turn. So I was just kind of like, this is a bit naff. But I think Ice Age Catapult was pretty good. It puts a card from, it basically does your genie spell, whatever it is, from your Royal Rebel deck. Puts a card from your back row back in your hand, and then also weakens one of your monsters. And that came up, and that was relevant, and I won that game, right?
Yep.
But yeah, I don't know. The rest of that deck felt a little bit weak. But I think again, Ice Age Catapult, I think there is something there. I think maybe I would have needed your water pulls. The God, you got like a sea serpent, right? King Dragon something something.
Oh, yeah, let me just scroll back to Big Umi deck. That was Graganus.
Yeah, Graganus.
When you normal summon him, inflict damage equal to the number of spell traps times 300 your opponent has.
Yeah. And then obviously your Royal Rebels. I think Royal Rebels is a really difficult deck to strike a balance with, right? Because you need all these like level 5s, level 6s, level 7s, level 8s to make the deck do what it's meant to do, but that means it should be so easy to brick.
Yeah.
But obviously you managed to pull off the games here, so you didn't brick too hard on it.
Yeah, I managed to get the new guy's effect off, which is cool.
Yeah, I think you got off a couple times.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I could have, yeah. One of the times I could have gotten it off, you had all 3 face down, so I
Oh yeah.
couldn't wipe your field, but oh well.
But yeah, this
Didn't
was
get
actually a really fun week to play, personally.
new dragon's effect off. 0 guess.
Ah, 0 gears. Yeah, that's because I just had a load of defense monsters the entire time. That was the problem. You
Yeah.
kept having 2700s, and I sat there looking at Mop Kernel like, you don't do anything. And then I finally, I think, got it to get into a position where it could win, and then you used your dragon trap card to weaken it.
Yep. Dragon's Fortitude.
Yeah, that was a really fun week. I'm actually really looking forward to next week after this week.